Do you find yourself constantly planning, analyzing, and thinking about all the things you want to do but somehow you still don't do them? If so, you're not alone. Many people get stuck in what experts call analysis paralysis, or the cycle of overthinking, which leaves them mentally exhausted but no closer to their goals. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, we're going to uncover some hidden, even shocking reasons why you're stuck, including one surprising reason that might change the way you see yourself entirely. Let's dive into these 12 hidden reasons why you're trapped in the thinking but not doing mode. 1. Imposter syndrome on overdrive. Imposter syndrome is when you feel like a fraud, no matter how much you've accomplished. This fear of being exposed as inadequate or not good enough can lead to a complete shutdown in action. Instead of taking steps forward, you find yourself thinking, what if people find out I'm not really capable? This fear grows to the point where avoiding action altogether feels safer. Example: think of a student who aces every test, but still believes they only pass by luck or some mistake. Instead of applying for internships or taking on new challenges, they retreat, afraid that any new effort will finally reveal their true and supposedly lacking abilities. 2. Perfectionism paralysis. Perfectionism can seem like a good thing on the surface. After all, it's rooted in the desire to excel. However, perfectionism often leads to unrealistic standards that are impossible to meet. You might have an idea or a goal, but if you can't execute it flawlessly from the start, you end up doing nothing at all. Example: imagine a writer who dreams of publishing a book. Instead of writing a rough draft and refining it over time, they keep rewriting the first chapter, convinced it's not perfect enough to move forward. Eventually, they abandon the project, fearing they'll never meet their own impossible standards. 3. Information overload. Information gluttony, or the habit of constantly consuming new knowledge, can feel like progress. After all, learning is productive, right? But when all that learning becomes a substitute for action, it leads to stagnation. With so much information swirling around, decision-making becomes harder, leaving you stuck. Example: picture someone who wants to start a business. They've watched every video, read every article, and researched every step. Yet they still haven't launched. They're overloaded with advice and ideas to the point where they can't take the first real step. 4. Fear of success. Believe it or not, many people fear success more than failure. The fear that if you achieve your goals, your life might lose its current meaning can be paralyzing. You might ask yourself, what will happen if I actually succeed? Will I be able to handle it? What will my life look like? Example: think of someone working hard to get promoted, but who, upon getting close, starts pulling back. Deep down, they fear the new responsibilities that success would bring and the possibility that they might not be able to sustain it. 5. Deferred life syndrome. Deferred life syndrome is when you mentally live in the future, constantly telling yourself, I'll do this later, or I'll start once things are perfect. It's a way of placing your real life on hold, waiting for the ideal moment that never actually comes. Example: a young professional keeps dreaming of traveling and exploring the world, but tells themselves they'll wait until they've saved enough money. Years pass, and they keep waiting for an elusive perfect time that keeps pushing the dream farther and farther away. 6. Analysis paralysis. Analysis paralysis is the tendency to overthink so much that making a decision feels impossible. You're so focused on analyzing every single detail that you lose sight of the big picture and ultimately the goal itself. Example: imagine someone deciding to buy a house. They spend months comparing every minor feature of hundreds of homes, like the size of the closets or the color of the doors, and eventually they miss out on a good deal because they're waiting for the perfect choice. 7. Comfort zone trap. Your comfort zone can turn into an invisible cage, holding you back from new experiences and opportunities. Though staying comfortable feels safe, it can lead to stagnation, preventing any real growth. Example: think of an office worker who dreams of switching careers but stays in their current role for years because it's comfortable, even though it's unfulfilling and far from their real passion. 8. Fear of missing out on other opportunities. Many people get stuck because they're afraid that by choosing one path, they'll miss out on something better. This fear of missing out creates indecision, leading to the worst choice of all, inaction. Example: a student is torn between several majors. Instead of committing to one, they keep switching or dropping courses, never fully investing in a single path, which delays their graduation and holds back their career. 9. Illusion of productivity. Sometimes it's easy to mistake planning, organizing, and researching for actual progress. Although these activities feel productive, they're often just a way to delay real action. Example: picture someone who wants to start a blog. They spend hours designing the perfect logo and creating a detailed editorial calendar but never actually write or post anything. They stay busy but never make true progress. 10. Fear of the unknown. Fear of the unknown can be one of the biggest barriers to taking action. Even when the current situation is uncomfortable, it's often seen as safer than stepping into the unfamiliar. Example: imagine someone who is unhappy in their job but is scared to apply for a new one. Although their current role drains them, they'd rather stick with it because it's familiar, rather than risk the unknown aspects of a new position. 11. The loser strategy. Sometimes, people are unconsciously following a loser strategy ingrained from a young age. This mindset is often based on avoiding risks, playing it safe, and doing only what feels secure. Without even realizing it, they default to avoiding challenges that would lead to growth and success. Example: someone who was told repeatedly as a child to not aim too high may avoid ambitious goals as an adult, believing they aren't meant for big success or fearing the failure that aiming high might bring. 12. Missed life strategy: winner vs. loser. Finally, life can be broken down into two general strategies: the loser strategy and the winner strategy. Those who follow the winner strategy focus on proactive steps, embracing growth, and moving toward their goals despite challenges. In contrast, the loser strategy keeps people stuck in comfort zones, never taking the risks necessary for growth. Example: look at two classmates. One who applies for internships and takes on extra projects, while the other sticks to the minimum requirements, afraid of failure. Over time, these small actions compound, leading the proactive student toward greater success and growth. So what can you do to break free from these hidden barriers? The answer lies in adopting the winner strategy, which is about shifting your mindset from fear to growth, from perfectionism to progress, and from overthinking to action. In our next video, we'll dive deeper into how to make this transformation and leave the loser strategy behind. So subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss it, because your journey to the winner strategy starts now. Thanks for watching.